What that? What they talking about? What they talking about?
Prophecy music on the beat.
People pop shit behind your back when they see you face to face. Always want to talk it out. Talk it out. Sitting there stuck and confused, trying to be cool, acting like they don't know what you're talking about. Talk about all my niggas on point, all my niggas gon' ride. We don't walk it out. But I must be doing something right that they don't like, cause I'm the only one they talk about. Calm and cool when I'm collected. Let BBE my team and I'ma rep this. I'm rapping money.
Bottle Talk, episode 18. We back. Relay, Charles, Jihad. Episode 18. We back. We're gonna start this off right though, man. Happy birthday to the beloved.
It's the 10 crack commandments. I wrote me a manual, step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Not your way push back.
Good. Bottle Talk, you feel me? Episode 19. You feel me? We back. You feel me? I had to take a little break, but we back, you know. Relay's here, Charles is here, Jihad is here, and me, K, I'm here. What's good, fellas?
What up?
How y'all been?
We good, man.
We good?
We good.
Okay, y'all wanna get straight into the shit?
Straight to it.
When did they see us? Netflix.
Must see.
Are we under time constraints?
Man, do what you do, player.
Yo, man. So I watched the first episode and my oldest daughter ended up watching all four before me. And she called me and was telling me about how she felt about the first one. And I didn't even tell her to watch it, but it felt good to know that she was, she was actually interested in it. But man, yo, listen, that's just like the 13th, also done by Ava DuVernay. If you're a black male or you had a black male child, they need to watch that. Like, it was one line in there during the first episode where Raymond says, Kevin says, why they do us like this? And Raymond says, what other way they ever do us?
That explains everything right there.
Right there, man. And listen, man, I've as a grown man, I could probably count on two hands in 35 years how many times two hands how many times I've cried. Dog, I cried at least 3 times watching this documentary.
Yeah, it was deep, man.
It was deep, man. Because that honestly could have been any one of us, any one of our friends that we've known, man.
Yeah, any one of our friends' kids. Like, it was crazy, man.
Yeah, but I can go on forever. Go ahead.
I mean, the movie in and of itself, I mean, it's I don't even know. I can't.
It's a lot.
I mean, the movie, it was a lot, but I think it was needed. I don't even want to say I think it was needed. It was needed. I know these stories being told are needed. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Ava DuVernay doing what she's doing, man. Listen, shout out to her for sure.
Absolutely.
I feel like, the way that she went about the story, because I watch like a lot of shows and a lot of movies when it comes to like our history and different stuff and like that. But like a lot of times, like the production, the people who the movie was done about, they'll come back out and say the production missed this part, they missed that part. She had these guys very involved in the story, you know what I'm saying? And she captured it from all 5 of their perspectives and was able to put it all together and have it make sense, so that way everybody's story is told in the completeness of it all the way to the point. She was so accurate in telling the story and the production of it that to the point to where the prosecutor who was a part of the whole thing, she was losing publishing, she was losing positions.
Thank God.
You know what I mean?
Thank God.
So I think that just this story coming out, it just sheds another light on the psychological trauma that black men have, or just black people, period. because now it wasn't just them that were affected. Their mothers were affected. Their fathers were affected. Their communities were affected. You know what I mean? How can I go to school with you one day and then the next day I don't see you anymore? You know what I'm saying? Their friends were affected. So like, it just shows really the trauma that we experienced in the Black community, living in a land that we didn't ask to be. Yeah. Ultimately.
Yeah, man. That shit. It just, we could go on and on in memory about everything, but I'm glad that they came out with that movie for everybody to see. Especially, I wanted the Caucasian people to see that shit from our perspective, because they be on social media with all their racial shit saying, maybe if y'all just listen to the cops, so and so when this and this one happened to y'all, now y'all see how we be coming. You feel me? Like, so
last Friday, one of my barbers here had his last client was a white guy from Dewey Beach.
Oh, yeah,
Yo,
white.
He's like, we got to talking about the movie, right? And he's like, yo, listen, just for full disclosure, let me just say this. I was totally against Black Lives Matter. He said, I said, I don't have a racist bone in my body, but I was totally against Black Lives Matter. Everything is stood for. If you're gonna check me out on social media, I have rants about why, how these Black Lives Matter, these Black people are chanting, or abusing the system, yada yada. He said, but I'm just gonna say this. I owe you and every Black male that I just didn't understand an apology. He said, because I was driving home drunk. Last week, and I told the cop when he pulled me over that I had a weapon. I had a license to carry in my car. In my car, I had a loaded pistol in my car. He said he thinking that the officer that he told would have told the other officers that showed up, but he didn't.
Wow.
And when the officer went to check the glove box, he saw the pistol and the loaded cartridge there, and he got yanked through his window, car window, and said he had a pistol to his head, officer's knee on the small of his back and his neck, and he said, I could tell he still had this, scuff marks on his face, and he was like, yo, after all was said and done. And they punched him in his ribs. He said after all was said and done, they lifted him up, and he looked at the officer. He said, yo, he said, I'm almost certain that if I was Black, I'd be dead right now.
Facts.
And he's like, yo, he said, yo, be honest with you, I'm upset and I'm ashamed that it took that for me to understand what y'all go through.
You won't know unless you in our shoes, man.
Yeah, and with that being said, though, that's why I only talk to white guys or white people about those type of situations to a certain extent,
right?
Because there's only so much that they can they don't understand.
I had to explain to a white chick and a white dude the other day, because Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland, their dress code is no white t-shirts or no jerseys. You feel me? So, and they asked me, they're younger than me, they was like, well, why would they do that? I was like, you want me to be honest with y'all? I was like, it's really a racial, thing, because back in the day, 2000, early 2000s, what they all we wear was white tee, big white tees, and jerseys. I said, that's the only reason. I said, first of all, the clubs is on a fucking beach in the sand, it's off the beach. You should be able to wear whatever you want in there.
Yeah.
Like it's on the sand, you feel me? You got the water and everything. You should be able to wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
And that should be it. It's like it's a racial profile thing.
Yeah.
And when I went there one time and I had a jersey on, they said you can't come in. I didn't know about that when I went the first time I had a baseball jersey. They said no jerseys and no white tees.
That happened to me at North Beach too a couple summers ago. This probably was in the paper too, and they didn't let any Black people in because they said, oh, you had to wear like collared shirts, but they had a different white people at the go and everything.
They let the white folks go in there, but whatever they want.
I think I read about that.
I
read about that.
Yeah, like it's just a racial thing. Like I remember again, back in the day around early 2000s, everybody wearing the big tees. me and my cousin and my man, we walking down Main Street. You know, we got white tees on, blue jeans, Air Force One, you know. Typical attire back then.
Yeah.
So the cops pull us over and said, we fit the description. It said it was 3 males, white tees, blue jeans, and white tennis shoes. I said, you might as well pull everybody over on Main Street. I mean, so,
Yeah.
but like,
Every black male.
but like the Caucasian people, they won't understand unless they in our shoes.
And they're never
Basically
in
what
our
I'm
shoes.
getting.
Homeboy Beverly that all that did happen to him was they was put out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, imagine when a bus with a loaded cartridge and they pull up in the glove compartment. That's it.
Yeah. So
That's it. Even if you got a license.
Yeah, I probably would have just shot us. Like,
You know what's so crazy? Like with all that now, he said that he was going to sue, but because of guilt, he's not going to sue. But to kind of rewind back to the movie, these cats got $41 million to split between 5 of them.
Exactly. That's about $5 million.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about that. Erin Andrews, who's a white sports reporter, she had to peek through her what's that? Her door.
like a dresser room?
Yeah. She had somebody peek through that joint, and she sued the hotel for $50 million and won. These dudes lost 6.5 to 13 years of their life and got $41 million.
I think they said, how much was the original lawsuit? Like 300 million or something like
Yeah,
that?
but they broke it up. It was 80-something million. I think it was 80-something million.
Oh, I don't
But
get the numbers
can we even break the time down to some because I still can't fathom Corey from CB5. He was the friend that went with the friend.
Yeah, just to
be the homeboy.
He didn't even know the
Didn't even.
He only knew Yusef.
Exactly. And so to make it even, none of them had anything to do with anything.
They don't even know each
But
other.
he wasn't even originally supposed to even be going with them. He went so that way his homeboy wasn't going by himself.
Yeah.
He gets there and he was in jail. The most time had the most done to him while he was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
He had I don't want to say the worst sentence because I don't think any time in jail is good, but he had the worst sentence out of all of them.
Yeah, like he did 13.
He did the most time. And then I feel like 41 meals put between 5 people is a spit in the face still.
Yeah.
Like I just saw the article, they just got another 3.9 mil added to their reparations, but even still I just feel like the trauma that I experienced, the time that I lost, the effects of my life, I have to for the time frame that they were still
almost died in jail.
Yeah, for the time frame that they were released before they were found, innocent. Having to register as a sex offender, can't find work, can't get into schools. Your entire life is affected.
Yeah.
Not even counting the time that I spent in jail, the trauma that I had to experience there. Like this man was
He was
emasculated. He was emasculated while he was in jail.
Yeah,
for something that he did not do.
They said, going in jail, being a rapist or a child molester is the worst stamp you can have.
Yeah.
So they gonna do it.
And they think, and the people in jail thinking that he did what he did, so that he's in there getting raped, he's in there getting stabbed, he's in there getting jumped.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guards are setting him up because at this point in time in history, you got the worst label on you coming into the situation, and you're a 16-year-old in the man's jail. Like they stand straight to Rikers, bro.
They were in Rikers. Then they sent him to Attica. Attica.
And every chick, every what's the name? What is it called? Every transfer that he got was further and further away from his family. It's like he couldn't win for losing. And then you're gonna tell me $5 million? No. A one-time fee. Now if you tell me $5 million for the rest of my life, I got you. I'm good.
Yeah.
But $5 million for one time and what you did to me and my family, that's not okay. That's not okay.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. No, there was what's the producer name again? I don't know.
Ava DuVernay.
Yeah, salute to her, man. She did a fantastic job with that, though, man.
She hasn't felt yet.
Yeah, great film. Netflix series. Salute to you. You know what I mean? But we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Your boy DJ Khaled. You know what I mean?
Another one.
Sad.
Kiki, you love me. We coming at you. I just want to know why he's so mad though, because he was number 2. Like,
Because he did all that promotion for the album. He had release parties. He had sit downs with Elliot Wilson with Tidal. He was everywhere. He had
and then he back trying to just come out of nowhere.
This is his son's first project.
Oh yeah.
That's probably what it was.
But see, all right, I don't remember too much promotion.
I don't remember either.
It was everywhere.
Nah.
It was like it was everywhere.
Nah, this was big. This was big, man.
Well, listen, all right.
He does it every time though he comes out with an album.
He usually does. I was expecting the usual big Khaled rollout. I didn't hear nothing. Like maybe I was just lost in the sauce, but I didn't hear nothing about this album. You know what I mean? I just think that I just thought that when it dropped, there would be a reason why, and the album would speak for itself. It didn't, but we thought the album would speak for itself.
We talked about that.
But last episode, and I had a complete change. I thought I would have gave it like a 7.5. Nah, bro. That joint was like a 4. Anyway,
dagger in the heart.
Can I interject? Last week, I hate to retract my words, but last week I did give it a.
You like the album? You gave it
I give it like a hot 9.7.
Yeah.
Last week I did, but I listened further, and I hate to disappoint the people, but I'm no longer on that side. It was a nice first couple listens throughs, but after a while I was like, there's no substance here.
Yeah, you just take a couple songs over there and put them on a playlist. That's it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
that's it.
That's what it is.
There's about 4 good songs on there.
So
man.
this is appreciated because I don't retract my words. I mean, I'm worried.
I mean, he's number 1 now, though. This week.
He is number
Now
1 now.
somebody else.
Nah, he's not going up to number 1.
But I think, all right, so
Do you think his complaining helped him get up there?
Yeah.
It said he threatened to sue Billboard.
Yeah.
but see, that just shows. All right, so we've been hearing, at least I have been hearing rumors about Khaled being, this nice, positive guy in person, but behind the scenes, a lot of people don't like to deal with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people don't like to deal with him because of this superiority kind of complex that like when his rollout, the whole industry got respect his
A
rollout.
lot of people were like quiet when his rollout came out. Then that's the same thing with Cardi B's press because like as soon as after it was done, he put the press thing, the song, like literally like 2 weeks afterwards. When he drops, everybody's quiet, yo.
But you got to think all the people he got on his album though. He got all the big hitters on there. So,
but it was like
it's like
this dude like who's. Alright, so for full disclosure, I am the furthest thing from a Tyler the Creator fan. I I could probably name 2 songs that I like of him. Other than that, nigga's a whole weirdo. I don't want nothing to do with him. Anyway, it's like this dude comes out of nowhere who seems to be on the outside of the industry. He does what he wants to do. He comes out when he wants to come out. He didn't respect Khaled's rollout, 1, and then he beat him. He beat him.
But is it that
he just put it out? Ain't nobody Tyler Creator had no promotion.
He just put it out. But there's one thing, real quick. The one thing that you gotta respect about cult fan bases and just cults period, dog, you don't know what they're gonna do.
Right.
You don't know what they're gonna do, and they don't live by. We were just talking about the South Side. Cult fan bases don't live by a code.
Yeah.
We just saw that. Never mind, that's coming up. But cult fan bases don't live by a code. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna do what they want to do, and then you never know how big a cult fan base is. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even think he was an Odd Future fan. This nigga just secretly probably bought the album and Khaled wasn't aware. You know what I mean? I didn't know. You know what I mean? But
yeah, Cole fans is the reason niggas get money and go on tour.
Yep.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
I liken Cole fan bases like, for example, like Tyler the Creator or like the Frank Ocean or like the Beyoncé. I liken them to like a Bentley or to like a Maybach, because you're not gonna see a Bentley or a Maybach commercial. But they're gonna definitely sell their product. But then you see like a Hyundai or a Mazda.
Camry.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have all these commercials, all this promotion just to sell their product, but they're not gonna get as much respect or as much following or as much support as that Maybach or that Bentley is gonna get. So I liken them to that, you know what I'm saying? And then I think Khaled in this picture was the Hyundai.
Like J. Cole's a perfect example of that.
He was the Hyundai.
J. Cole's a perfect example of that too.
Beyonce,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, Hov is.
What's the name is in there? What's the name is getting to that ring too? Like not having to. I think people are starting to learn to respect this craft more because he's not doing no promotion. Big Sean, but he's getting like he gets mad respect and mad following.
Yeah, still getting shows, still going on world tour. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, Khaled #1, #2. You still getting money, you still feeding your family.
It sounds like
and it's still we the best.
Some niggas ain't satisfied with that. You know what I mean?
And you know what?
They're not.
I don't even think it's about like people not respecting Khaled. It's just that if I gotta get bread and you gotta get bread, I'm gonna get my bread. Like what do you mean? What do you mean?
It's enough streaming for everybody to eat.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at tired.
This goes back to the Astroworld and the Nicki Minaj situation. Travis Scott
about like the
and then
packaging
Nicki Minaj
of the tour.
did. She was #2, and then she got pissed off because she didn't.
That's sour.
It goes back to this.
You getting money, like
I hate it.
you feel me? Like it is what it is, man. But man, can't give niggas shit at the end of the day.
Nah, they ain't.
That's what it boils down to.
Niggas can't have nothing.
Yeah,
Very
baby.
satisfied.
But moving along, T.I.'s sister on TMZ.
Yo,
Did you see that?
listen. So I was completely unaware. I was aware of she had a sickness, right?
Yeah, they said she had like high blood pressure, diabetes, hypertension.
So I was aware of hearing about the sickness months ago, and that didn't break on TMZ. I don't think I heard that through TMZ, but I was unaware of TMZ breaking death news.
Yeah.
That right there. So because you said this the topics. I researched this morning. Dog, that was foul. We're getting into like, to me, I think the late 80s, early 90s of 90s era of paparazzi, to me was the worst. We are getting to that level now. You know what I mean? Where it don't even matter who breaks the news, if it's right, it's just who breaks it first.
Like the National Enquirer. Like,
yeah. Like TMZ is a National Enquirer times 20 now. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I know you want to break the story. That's cool. That's your job. That's somebody's family, man.
Exactly.
And
there's no respect at all, man.
They try to say she died from a cocaine overdose or some shit.
Word?
Yeah.
See, I didn't get that. Like it said on something illness.
Yeah.
But
I mean, well, the article I read, it was like it was cocaine in her body, but that ain't what she died from. It was from like the diet. You feel me?
Wow.
From her organs fell or whatever.
Complications.
Yeah. I mean, she was driving.
But my whole thing is, even if she was on cocaine, and she can her family like?
Can they grieve?
Can they?
ain't no grieving.
It ain't no grieving at this day. I mean, it ain't no grieving. When people was getting shot and beat up and fighting, the niggas is filming. It ain't no. I mean,
that's wild.
Ain't no grieving. Yeah,
man.
like we don't live in that world.
Like, but at what point do you have like empathy for people? You know what I'm saying? At what
they
point?
worry about breaking the story.
That's wild.
They worry about breaking the story.
Not to cut you guys off. Same thing happened recently with Bushwick Bill from Ghetto Boys. They said he died and he didn't die. The publicist said he didn't die, then he died hours later or something.
Yeah.
Somebody said Scarface broke it first, and he wasn't dead yet.
Wow.
Oh, wow. People was reposting and saying R.I.P. Bushwick Bill, like mad celebrities, and he wasn't even dead yet.
Yeah. Now I saw it on my timeline on Facebook, but something about it was fishy to me. So I ain't even bothered like reposting nothing like that. I was just like, let me wait. Let me wait this out and see what happens.
A lot of deaths that have been happening recently, like people have been like kind of like preordaining their death, like people have like
the John Singleton Jones, like they said, like remember, like people was posting it, then it was like, oh, he's on life support.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Like, he died like a couple hours later after that.
Like they just like putting it out there so soon.
They not letting.
I guess once a nigga go brain dead, they like, yo, all right, cool, we dead.
Nah, I think niggas worry about the fucking breaking the story first, man. Yeah. They don't give a fuck about you until some shit happened to them.
Yeah. And what good does it do like that you break the story first? Like, do you get paid more because you broke the story first? I don't think you get any more credit because my whole thing is like, if you break the story at 9 o'clock and I break the story at 9:05. we probably gonna get the same amount of views anyway, because people gonna come around. Like, it's not just based off of this day. Like tomorrow, people gonna come back and double back and see the story. So
I mean,
like,
I don't know, cause you gotta think about it. You got like TMZ, you got Baller Alert, you got the Shade Room. Like, them motherfuckers be all in competition with each other. Who's gonna break shit first? So. I mean, I don't like. I don't know if they get paid more if they break it first.
What kind of bragging right is that? Oh, I broke the death story
like
verse.
something
What
like
kind of bragging right is
I just think they should let people breathe. And like T.I. said, like he was like, I always been respectful when I was on TMZ. I never was on no bullshit. And then y'all pull this. Like, I mean, TMZ put out a statement apologizing, saying, you know what I mean? But it's too late, man. You already did this shit.
You can apologize about a lot of stuff, but definitely family member, you bugging.
Yeah, nah,
man. Gotta let folks breathe, man. We human beings at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They think if they celebrities, they ain't human, man.
That's
bleed
just
like
us.
us.
Misconception too.
Word. You know, like you say, you feel me? Like you said, I don't know what episode it was. They were like, when we talking about Aisha Curry, he was like, she was being a human. She was just speaking what she spoke. Like, and then we can't say, oh, she's supposed to act like this because she being herself. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but.
I'm glad you agree with me.
Nah, I still no.
I'm glad you agree with me, good brother.
I felt what point of view you was coming from, but on the whole thing as a whole, nah, I still don't agree.
You know what though? Real quick before we transition. Yo, if you notice, TMZ wouldn't do that to a white celebrity. They don't. If you look at the history of them, they treat white celebrities different than black celebrities, man.
But
they did that.
Isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. There's white people behind TMZ, and there's mainly like African American, or black culture working. But I believe the headquarters of it all is white folks.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be okay with pushing our stories like that. They ain't gonna push their own.
All I really want to say is they don't really care. R.I.P. Mike, man. Shout out to my boy Dirty. But yeah, man, you gotta do better, man. But moving along. Dionne Ward said that Beyoncé is not an icon and that she has a lot more to do to become one. Do y'all agree?
Disagree.
Take that.
Disagree.
Listen.
We're gonna get Dionne Ward the fuck out of here.
Take that.
300 million network selling out these arenas.
400.
400 million. I'm sorry. Netflix documentaries, Tidal, Uber. Come on now.
Where do these older celebrities become so bitter?
Yeah,
They
like
didn't get the opportunities that
you know when you know you're an icon, when you can headline a world tour, you're an icon. You're a music icon.
Because I'm confused. So I understand, Dionne Ward was who she was when she was who she was.
Man, look.
I get it. But I just feel like y'all can kick me off the show if y'all want to. I just don't feel like she did something that was that great for her to be able to make this commentary. I just don't think
She probably just wanted people talking about her again, maybe. I think she just said it so we could so people could talk about it.
Probably.
I don't know. Here's my thing. I mean, I'm 35. Maybe Dionne Ward was just beyond me.
I don't know what that is.
I'm with you. I know Dionne Ward more so for being a sidekick than what she ever did in music.
Absolutely. Yes.
Like real rap. I think of Dionne Ward the same way niggas think of Miss Cleo.
Absolutely.
Call me now for your free reading. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think.
Yeah,
What did Dionne, besides her being Whitney Houston's godmom, which I didn't find out until the funeral.
Exactly.
Nigga, what have you done?
What have you done?
She's someone that's what friends are for. I think.
Yeah. That's it though. Like she didn't do anything that was notable.
Beyonce's an icon, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna take it to my battle rap buddy Hitman Holla in the battle against A-Bird when he said, and I quote, "Let a young nigga shine, sit your old ass down." And I mean, moving along, because we not gonna give Mrs. Warwick our energy today.
She's not getting
Nah.
Okay. I wanted to touch on this topic real quick about the Nipsey joint. Did y'all read about it? About his brother Blacc Sam?
Nah.
They trying to make Crips Corporation?
Nah, they made, Crips is a LLC. It's already him and Bloods and all that shit.
Word.
Yeah, but
I remember that.
Blacc Sam, he got the marathon continue. His brother quote, he put in a thing to get it patented, but the Crips did it too.
Oh,
they did it separately. So it's about to be a whole thing about who gonna get it. And it's crazy.
To be fair,
I think it should be a percentage thing.
To be fair, I think his brother should get it, and then maybe the Crips can collaborate with him in some shape, way, or form.
Yeah, it's kind of a little percentage, like a percentage.
Yeah, because I mean, I understand that y'all was out there, but that's my blood brother. I'm sorry, that's my brother. Like,
yeah,
I think I don't think it's going to get ugly. Let me just say, I don't think it should get ugly.
Yeah.
I think because one thing Nick never shied away from was his love of Crips and Rolling 60s. So I think, and the love for his family. So I think if just say I'm the leader of the Crips, I think I would talk this out. We're saying like, yo, what can we do? All right, maybe we, we just caught up in the moment, we jumped the gun. You take this over, but we would like to collab and get a percentage or whatever. You know what I mean? Proceeds goes to the family, yada yada. I don't know, but I don't think it should get ugly though.
honestly, I think that I agree with Jahad. Like, it shouldn't get ugly because my whole thing is like, if both of us are doing this for a purpose, as far as patenting this, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, as far as making sure that his legacy has some longevity, then it shouldn't even be about percentage. Because at this point, if I'm upset or mad about percentage, then what's my whole motive behind even getting this thing patented? Like, am I doing this for my own self? You know what I'm saying? Or am I really trying to keep his legacy alive? I think that I personally, if I was a part of whichever group, I would say, you know what I'm saying, his brother have it, and then we do the programming underneath of it. You know what I'm saying? Allow us to handle the programming as far as like the community stuff is concerned, as far as like the business stuff is concerned. You know what I'm saying? We'll handle it that way. I think that's the smartest way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's all work together.
It's his family, because I think that his brother is probably going to be the one, if he's the one that patents it, he's probably going to be the one to make sure that the family is good, like his children are good. You know what I'm saying? That Lauren is good, that his parents is good. I don't think that, and I probably am speaking out of turn, but I don't foresee that the group that he was affiliated with doing that, but patenting, they're probably going to be more so focused on
Community efforts and everything.
No, but I see them foreseeing the community efforts, but I don't see them necessarily putting his family as a priority. You get what I'm saying?
But my thing, I mean, maybe they could work out a deal, like I said, percentage or something, but his brother, Blacc, Sam, and Nipsey go definitely ground.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as the conversation was going. And maybe, like I said before, they got emotional and jumped the gun. Everybody was, emotional after they passed.
Yeah.
The Crips, that wasn't their movement. You know what I'm saying? Like all money in and the marathon continues. That was Nipsey and his circle's movement. Yeah. They shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
The Crips didn't work for that.
Yeah.
These 5, 6, however many people worked for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, whoever jumped the gun and did that, I would like to think that they were respecting and be like, all right, go ahead, you take that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You put your time in here.
And for to what you said, that makes logical sense.
You already know, R.I.P. Nipsey, man. The marathon continues, man.
Can y'all imagine like how big that movement can turn into though? Like if the brother takes over the patent and then he has them do like programming underneath of it, like that joint can spread. You know what I'm saying? Like
that could be
international.
worldwide.
That's what I'm saying. Like international programming.
That is dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous to, need I say, the Caucasian agenda.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. R.I.P. Nip, man. Salute the Blacc, Sam. You know what I mean? I hope y'all work that thing out. Figure out what y'all gonna do. Last topic, let's talk about Nome 9. Nome 9. How y'all like the event as a whole? Look at Charles. You ain't watching no battles?
I like it.
You ain't watching no battles?
I'll be giving predictions.
This nigga ain't watching no battles, man. Well, we still gotta talk about this shit.
We still got. Overall, I like it. Overall, I witnessed Summer Madness 7, man. So You can't get any worse than that. I thought this was legit. Every battle, we ain't watched the John and Don.
Yeah, it wasn't really. It was. I seen it. You feel me? You know, John was going in. You feel me? Third round, the middle of Jack round, he hopped off stage, went in the crowd and tried to fight some niggas because niggas like booming and John didn't even get the rap his third round because when Jack got back on stage, he just walked to the back and left. So I'm giving John that battle. You feel me? Without a third round.
We watched all the ones except for that. Be honest with you, man. I liked every battle. I was entertained by every battle. Shotgun, who I said wouldn't win a bar last episode.
See, you see how you said Shotgun, but that was the best Shotgun you seen.
That was the best shotgun I've seen since Mike P.
Bruh.
Best shotgun I've ever seen.
Niggas are just throwing shotgun under the bus last episode.
Who did he battle?
He battled Pat Stay. Now listen,
He
with
did
all that,
well during Pat.
Yes, it was a great battle.
he did well.
Yeah, he lost.
Listen,
Bro, but
it was a third.
Pat Stay is a better rapper than him.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
All I said last episode was that he wasn't going to win. That's all I was worried about.
I threw that dude completely under the bus.
You did.
I think Shotgun Suge is one of, and you know what? He's gotten better, and I really have to adjust to the fact that Shotgun has gotten better.
Yeah.
My mind, when I think of Shotgun Suge, goes back to 2011, 2012, when he was one of the worst battle rappers I had ever seen at that point in time. And he was a clear loss every time coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then he was the battle rap
Jersey.
I
got you, sure.
He's gotten better, and he did extremely well, and he would have beaten a lot of good rappers that night. But we just saw just Pat Stay just.
He does his own efforts, and he's like, it's not even
Pat
fine.
Stay is honestly, if we're not even going league by league, we just doing talent. That dude has to be top 3. Like he has to be top 3.
Great
like,
rapper. Salute to Pat.
He's on another
Freestyle,
level.
great rapper, effortlessly, like.
Salute to Pat Stay, man. My boy Arsenal took an L, man.
Oh, I already knew that was happening.
My boy, you know I'm Jersey biased. I mean, I'm very Jersey biased. I mean, but Ad probably had bar of the night, man, with the swag surfboard. I'm sorry, that shit was fire. Like, I gave it was a 3-0. Like,
30.
Ad won every round. Like,
that was a 30.
He punched Arsenal's life away.
How many 30s is Arsenal going to take? How many? Before we can get K to agree, show off.
I'm Jersey biased, bro. I'm always rocking with the home team, man.
You already know.
I'm a 60s fan.
I'm gonna keep on, throwing this battle up there. Brilliant.
I mean, but yeah,
show off. Arsenal. We third of
them. Arsenal a legend.
But you know what though? Arsenal is a legend. The thing with Arsenal, man, Arsenal, he will take 2-3 bad battles and look terrible. And they'll come out against somebody you never expect. Yeah. He'll actually do well.
He did great against Twerk.
He did great against Twerk. He did great against Geechee.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
but me personally, I think he beat Geechee.
Is him doing great against Twerk? Is that really? I'm not that Twerk says he's not. I'm not saying he's a terrible rapper, but what I'm saying is like considering Twerk just came into battle rap like 2 years ago. Is him like doing great against Twerk really a compliment to Arsenal?
I'm gonna say yes.
A Twerk prepared with 3 rounds?
Yeah.
It's hard for anybody.
For 2 reasons. For 2 reasons. I'm gonna say this. Because Twerk, like Averb, you have to bring your absolute best against Twerk.
Average Charlie Clips beat him, man.
Charlie Clips was the best Charlie Clips we've seen in a long time.
Okay, I'll give you that, yeah.
Twerk brought that Clips out of him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Twerk brings the best out of everybody that goes against him. Now, you might not get the best Twerk, but you're guaranteed to get the best of his opponents. Yeah. You know what I mean? People don't go against Twerk and chill out. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then, we were just talking about this earlier before we started the show. yo, between Rum Nitty, Twerk, and Geechee Gotti, they might have the best resumes of the last rappers to come out the last 3 years.
Yeah.
The last 3 years.
They got like the best.
These dudes, quality names.
Quality battles too.
Yeah.
They battles got a lot of replay value.
Yeah. Like, yo, between quality battles, between quality names, like, listen, Rum Nitty and Geechee are going against Iron Solid. They're going against legends.
Yeah.
3 years in.
Yeah.
Who does that, yo? Like, listen, Rum and Geechee are running out of people to actually battle.
Yeah.
Like, right now, they gotta wait for the next wave.
Yeah.
Because who we got next?
They got battles with young boys. It's a whole new PG class stuff.
Yeah.
The whole band class is a whole new
But the whole
class.
thing ready for the main stage, like after
Yeah,
that.
you got them niggas in shot. You got, I like Swamp, the board nut, what's the board nut? Bacon, it's a couple niggas.
Yana.
It's a whole new class. It's gonna keep it up.
They got to like ride.
But speaking of Rum Nitty, I want to talk about, moving, you feel me, keep this thing going. Him and K-Shine, great battle. Great battle.
Rum Nitty choke. Even with the choke from Rum, yo, Rum still recovered and did great. Now because of the choke, I got Shine 2-1.
Yeah.
But
respect to the Houston crowd too, because they let Rum give him a chance to get him his shit back.
it took Rum a minute.
Yeah, he had a bad
He's on the stage.
Fighting like a little slip up.
Listen,
he was like rapping the shit back to himself.
New York would have got him.
He would have died in New York. He would have died in New York.
So crowd was good too then.
Yeah, crowd was good. Much better than Atlanta crowd.
That makes a
Smack.
huge difference.
Don't ever go back to Atlanta.
Houston, LA, or New York, please.
Word. We need a tri-state, y'all. He need to do one at AC, man.
I think that might be it.
At the convention center or something.
That'd be crazy.
Fire.
I know where he ain't going. He'll never come to Philadelphia because no. Philly crowd's too biased.
Yeah, true. Next battle of the night. Next battle. Sue Surf.
That was battle of the night.
Geechee. What? It wasn't? Who would you think was battle? What battle has more replay value on the card?
Passing shotgun should have mad replay value.
I don't think they got more replay value than Geechee and Surf, huh?
I don't know. It would be close. Those two are definitely, they was the best battles on the card that night. But I'm a rock out with you. I think that replay battle.
And then my boy show up with what? My boy showed
Finally,
up.
Sue Surf showed up, man. Finally.
With 3 rounds.
81. He won. Surf won. He edged every round. He edged every round.
Gotta watch it again.
He edged every round.
I'm gonna watch
There's levels to this shit.
I'm
man.
Whoa.
Can't stop gassing Surf, man. This guy, he be losing. I love his music, but he be losing.
I don't understand Surf as a rapper, honestly.
Shit.
His music is fire, though. I like his music.
Not as a music rapper. I haven't listened to his music yet, but as a battle rapper, I just when I watch him in the battle, I'm literally like this,
Man, Surf one of the goats, man.
just trying to
He lost
figure it out.
Jersey. He ain't lose the conceit.
He lost to Casita, Young Ill, TNA.
He whooped Young Ill ass too, man.
I'm looking at Surf.
He ain't losing no X. What? We gonna talk about this a whole nother battle.
There's a lot of losses, man.
We gonna have to talk about
Has
this
5 wins
another
in the
battle.
URL, man.
This nigga's crazy, man.
Bricks,
This
2 people in
nigga's
the basement.
crazy. This nigga said he lost the X
He
Factor.
beat Hitman, he beat
Fuck out
Taylor.
of here, man.
He beat like 5 people.
Well, that was my favorite battle of the night. You feel me? Salute to Jersey. You already know. You know I got
That was probably my favorite.
Amy Geechee.
That was probably.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Surf.
You think he beat Geechee?
Surf beat Geechee? I think Surf edged every round, bro. Surf came with a solid 3, bro.
I like the 2-2-3 the Tyler joint. That was fire. That was
Surf
crazy.
has some shit, man.
Yeah, I think Surf's second round. I think Surf's second round was crazy, but me personally, I had it 1-1 going into the third round, and I didn't see enough of Surf to beat Geechee's third round.
So Surf
I got
2-1 first.
Geechee 2-1.
You got Geechee 2-1?
I got Surf 3-0. And it's not, no, I'm not, I didn't say he 30. He just won every round with me. He edged every round, bro. He edged every round.
I gotta watch. I'm gonna retract my statement from like a minute. I have to watch that battle again. Because Ishii definitely got the third.
Jersey. But moving along, last battle of the night, Averb versus Loaded Lux.
Averb.
Go 2-1. And honestly, I need to go watch the first again. He might have got it. He might have got it 3-0. I'm a Verb show up.
But Verb won the battle. I gotta admit, you feel me? I was going with the beloved.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna say this again, full disclosure. Averb is my favorite battle rapper ever. But
shit. You learn something new every day, don't you?
I didn't say that. I didn't say he was the greatest. I just say he was my favorite.
Ever. You said that's your favorite. You just said ever though, nigga.
He's my favorite
Ever
rapper.
does make a difference.
Yeah, he said, you feel, ever makes it, he said, yo, Averb is my favorite battle rapper right now.
Yeah. But
now you say he's my favorite battle rapper ever.
I said Av was my favorite battle rapper right now. But I said Averb was my favorite battle rapper ever.
Oh, he is?
He's that. I would never say that he's. I would never say that he's the greatest.
No,
he's my favorite.
You said he's the greatest. I'm saying you never
he's
said
my
favorite. Your favorite battle rapper.
I love watching Averb. Like I love Averb. That's why, like, when you said that, how to rap like Verb.
That thing was so accurate, bro.
Yo, he was mad accurate. I'm like, damn, I feel like a nut nigga now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, after his last two against Lux, I had him losing, and I had Mook beating 2-1 going into the battle.
Mm-hmm.
He shocked the world, man.
It wasn't a great battle though.
It was.
It took a while for the momentum to build up.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm gonna say. You know, people might hate me. Lux is one of my favorite battle rappers ever. But I think it's time for Lux to retire, man. I think after he do the Summer Impact, when he do the 2-on-2 with Surf, him and Hollow versus Surf and Rap, I think he should retire. Like, great catalog. Great run.
Yeah.
You got niggas getting paid more money in battle rap when you demanded 40 grand, so you definitely set the bar for niggas. But you feel me? Like he had a great run, great legacy, everything. I just think
his legacy's questionable.
Nah, it really ain't though.
I seen how much battles I said before, aspect before.
Nah, but he battled a lot off camera too back in the day. He battled niggas like T-Rex. He battled niggas like J Mill. You feel me? Like he battled all them niggas already.
I said before too, like with Mook and Lux, like being like the two. Those are like the two household names in UR.
Yeah, they was back because they was the niggas going around battling all the niggas.
Rex over them though. Rex's resume is way better than Mook's and Lux's.
But Rex stayed more. What I'm gonna say? He stayed more active in battle rap than Mook and Lux. Mm-hmm. And he was still in the mix.
But even Rex, like his name now is like.
Who? He about to battle Bill Collector.
But I think like exactly. So I think like I think Mook and Lux. I just think like the more that they battle today, the more their stock is dropping. Yeah. So like if you just stop now.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You could put a pause on your
like niggas might hate me for saying this, but like I love Lux. He's one of my favorite rappers. But I think it's just time to retire. Like you had a great run and a great legacy, my nigga. Like, but look, this is my thing. This is what my thing is though. Why I say this? I think Lux raps too good for battle rap. Like his music is fire.
Yeah.
But like it's just a whole. It's so complex. It's hard to hit the crowd on a battle stage. But if he had it, but it was over a beat, you know, you can listen to it a couple times. You're like, oh shit, I didn't catch that. Yeah.
Did you hear this freestyle? Did you hear the intricacy in this movie? Really need to like put things together.
Every time you hear a loaded line, a Corona gets a line.
You know, so my assumption would be that the rap dude.
Yeah, he raps too good for battle rap now.
And there's a couple guys like that. There's a couple guys like that.
My assumption would be that the startup to him and Verb battle would be slow because I think like Verb is going with like the more conscious thing and then Loaded, you know, he has the more conscious.
Verb he tried to outpin Lux. He changed up his whole shit. But my thing is when I say like he raps better. Like when you watch his Hot 97 freestyle, if he would have said that on stage, niggas wouldn't have caught all that shit. You know, we could go back and watch this shit over and we be like, damn, oh shit. Matter of fact, with some G shit, we might gotta watch Bird vs. Lux like 3-4 times, bro.
To catch everything.
To catch everything.
But now, because again, for years I said Charlie Clips killed Lux. No, I went back and I watched that with a 35-year-old mind and was like, damn,
Lux killed him.
Lux killed him.
Yeah.
Cut the steak on the breakfast plate, on the phone smack, trying to delegate, making sure the match was extra sick.
I was like, yo, like this wasn't even close.
Yeah.
This wasn't even.
But yo, I want to salute Lux. It's no like I'm not trying to bash him or nothing. I'm just like
Lux.
he makes weight. He's rapped too good for battle rap now. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
and honestly, man, I hate to say this. Watching Lux that night reminded me of watching Jordan play for the Wizards.
That's
It was Jordan for the Wizards. And it was like, he's still Jordan, but scoring 20 points for the Wizards looks completely different than scoring 20 for the Bulls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Comparison, yeah.
Yeah.
Like think about this, right? When we watched Jordan with the Wizards, we was like, I was really watching Gilbert Arenas. You know what I'm saying? Like featuring Michael Jordan.
Legit. He was.
When we watched that Lux and Bird, it was like, damn,
It's time.
it's time.
Yeah, that's it.
It's time. We missing dunks in the All-Star game, my nigga. Like, it's time.
Like now, you need to be the one that they pay to come out and watch other people battle.
Like something like Lions.
He's the host for the shit.
Lions and shoes.
It's still always gonna be a legend. Still Lord Lux. The name still means something.
Yeah.
But it's time to go.
Salute the Slack though, great event. I mean, Nome 9, episode 19. We are out of here, Bottle Talk. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Bottle Talk _podcast, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bottle Talk. You already know we out of here. That's
Yeah.